She was once a pure and beautiful nun. She loved to pray to God while letting her soul soar after finishing her jam.
So that your love alone be ever my delight. God?
A man's shout pulled the girl out of her fantasy. The man was struggling in the bushes. The girl was terrified by the scene. She immediately ran back to the convent to tell the two elders. At that moment, the two nuns were preparing dinner ingredients when they heard the news Carla brought. The nun immediately realized it might be a lost priest. The three of them panicked a little because they hadn't seen a stranger in years. Just as they were at a loss, the man appeared before them. Both sides took a defensive stance, but from the man's clothing and appearance, and after he introduced himself as Father Igor, the head nun quickly dropped her guard and introduced her two younger sisters to him. After dinner, the nun asked him why he had come here. The priest's answer made them wary. It turned out the church wanted to demolish the convent and build a new retirement home, so elderly people from the city could come here. That meant the three of them would need to leave. Once everything was confirmed, the nuns would have to move immediately.
What about our sheep?
Probably best you slaughter them. We would, of course, arrange for you to have the meat, which was delicious.
You have been received into our community. You have been our guest. And now you want us to slaughter the Agnes sisters.
They saw the sheep as holy land and saw themselves as lambs of God, so they firmly disagreed with destroying the convent. Even more, they could not bear their sisters being slaughtered, so the three began to discuss how to save it. The next day, the priest wanted to pour himself some water, but the burning kettle gave him a warning.
Damn! What's the matter with him?
The nuns rushed over to help. Carla wanted to check his injury, but was refused by the priest, which made the girl very disappointed. At the same time as the nun tended the fire, she saw a man bound by a cross, roaring in agony, and the man's facial features were exactly the same as the priest's. The nun realized the priest might be the embodiment of the devil, who could corrupt their pure and sacred land, so she asked Carla to fetch some burn ointment, and hinted at bringing a special tea to quench the priest's thirst. Clearly, they were planning to take action against this intruder, and indeed they did. When Carla returned with the herbs and tea, the girl carefully applied medicine to his hand. Then the nuns carried out their plan. They handed a cup of tea to the priest. The priest noticed nothing strange and drank it all in one go under their urging. What will happen next?